morning, people. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. Good morning. I don't know. Anybody's not here on YouTube yet. Y'all, I'm monetized on YouTube fully. I don't know how that happened in a month, in like a week, but I am fully monetized on YouTube. That's crazy, right? People really don't like me. They didn't like me so much to the point where they made me monetize. Hola, Mr. Watts. Thank you. Good morning, guys. The recap video is up. Good morning, Priest. The recap video is up. Thank you, Letitia and YouTube. Good morning, YouTube land. Thank you. Hey, sometimes it does pay to be hateful. It just depends on the person you're hating. If you can see the recap video, please let me know. If you can see the recap video, please let me know. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Be right back. Okay, Priest, thank you. Y'all know what to do. Pump up the hearts, no gifts. Come to Jamaica. I wish I could come to Jamaica, but I work too damn much. Good morning in YouTube land. Hi, Angela. Hi, Jocelyn. Good morning, guys. The recap video isn't showing. Are you shitting me? Nobody can see the recap video. Please let me know if y'all can see the recap video. Please go see if y'all can see the recap video because I'm stressing out. Good morning. Good morning. I've been watching Frumpy talking about lithium. Oh, lithium. Can anybody else see the recap video? Can't see it. Nope. Checked. I was looking, didn't see it either. Fuck me. Okay. You can, Bryson, you can see it. I saw it. Not showing. So certain people can see it. Recap is there. I see it. Okay, some people can see it. Some people can't see it. Found it. Oh, that's bad. You have to find it. It says 4/8. Yes, 4/8, guys. Remember, I do the day before. Okay, I don't do today. Today will be done tomorrow. I know that sounds weird. I only saw women in 30s. Don't start. Y'all should be able to see. I think they be hiding it from some of y'all. I really do think they be hiding it. My last two words backwards. Okay, Mr. Watts. Oh, Lord. I see your video. Okay. Pump up the hearts. Let me get to 10K, and then we're going to get this body. We're going to get this shit popping. Oh, my God. Oh! I just saw this. This was to be for tomorrow, but it's going to be part of the day, too. Ooh, shit. It is getting ugly. Oh my God. Y'all, I hope y'all ain't buying shit for the next month. I can't see it either. Oh my God. Here we go. I don't know. Hi, Alex. The girl definitely smokes. I do, Alex. I light up, baby. That is the only way I can deal with y'all type of YT people. That's the only way I can deal with y'all. To keep a sane head, I do. And I love it. God put it on this earth for Black people because they know we're going to need that shit dealing with y'all. I really think God put that on the earth just to keep us calm from going after y'all. For taking all of y'all out at one time. It keeps us sane. All right, let's get this shit started. So, y'all know yesterday Frumpy said that he was going to put 104% tariffs on China. Well, he did that shit. And China woke up this morning and said, bitch, okay, you want to play games? They added 84% tariffs. 84% tariffs on us this morning. This trade war is going to have everybody broke. But I am happy that China is holding the line. They are not backing out. On top of that, the EU is getting ready to retaliate on U.S. tariffs. The European Union, and this was to be for tomorrow, but I'm just going to tell y'all right now. This just live updated 23 minutes ago. The EU retaliates as U.S. tariffs take effect. Stocks resume to slumping. Everybody's shit is going down. The Dow went down. The S&P is down. Okay. NASDAQ is down. Dow Jones is big old money. Old money. The S&P is the biggest 500 biggest companies in America. Okay. And then the NASDAQ is technology. Okay. We all broke. Everybody losing it. No, you cannot get off the ride. The ride has not ended. Okay. Two of Trump's closest advisors, Elon and Peter Navarro, are feuding. Baby, Elon called Peter Navarro a moron. So everybody's beefing inside the house too. Okay, nobody's having a good time. He called this man a moron, even though, I'm sorry, Peter is not a moron. I'm gonna make this very clear. Peter Navarro made up a fake person to be credible for his books and his tariffs. He got y'all to use his book with a fake source that he made up out of his last name for y'all to impose tariffs on every country. And y'all, these retaliatory tariffs that Frumpy is putting in are not actually retaliatory, okay? They're done by sums and percentages. And y'all have to understand that when we're trading with other countries, we buy more than any other country in this world. We buy more than every country, and we buy in wholesale. So that means ours is going to be a little bit steeper because we require more. Most countries don't require more than us. So these retaliatory tariffs are not really retaliatory. Really, they're trying to siphon more money out of other countries. So we're trying to steal. Basically, well, we're not, but Frumpy is. That's basically what's happening. And it ain't right. It's not right. Okay, we buy more than any other country. So, yeah, that's happening. Beijing said it is hiking up retaliatory duties on the U.S. imports to 84%. European Union officially approves imposing a set of fresh retaliatory duties on the U.S. imports into the region. The duties, which would come in effect April 15th, that's next week, would range from 10 to 25%, okay? No more than $24 billion worth of goods in the U.S. On more than $24 billion worth of goods that comes from the U.S. While offering some criticism of Frumpy's new tariffs, some countries, including Japan and South Korea, have begun the process of negotiating new trades. Y'all are bitches. Japan and South Korea, y'all are. I would have never went to that table. I would have stood with China. Y'all look like some punks. Japan, what's up? Y'all supposed to be big bodying. Y'all the ones supposed to be standing on business. I could see South Korea folding, but Japan, I didn't see that happening. Yes, South Korea and Japan are folding. And they're calling y'all, and Frumpy sit up there and called y'all. He called y'all that. He sat up there and said that. And I got that on live. Hold on. Let me find the video. This is supposed to be for tomorrow. And I'm going to add it in tomorrow. But I'm going to play this shit for you right now. Because he said it. He said y'all are kissing his ass.
I'm telling you, these countries are calling us up, kissing my. They are dying to make it here. Please, sir, make it here. I'm telling you, these countries are calling us up, kissing my. They are dying.
And y'all letting him punk y'all like that? Y'all letting him punk y'all like that? Y'all look weak as fuck if y'all let this man punk y'all. Stand up. Stop. Stand up, please. On top of that, this is in the technology area. Amazon cancels some inventory orders from China after tariffs. I can't get into it. I don't want to subscribe. I don't want to subscribe. I don't want to subscribe. But yeah. Hold on, let me see if I can find another headline for this. So if you're on Amazon trying to order something and it comes from China, you may not get that shit. Hold on. Amazon cancels orders from China due to tariffs. U.S. mail not allowing customers packages from China. They're holding that shit. I need to find another whatchamacallit that I don't have to pay for. Yes. Here it is, 53 minutes ago. Yahoo Finance. If you want to read it, it's in Yahoo Finance. It's probably going to be in my stuff tomorrow, but yeah. So Amazon canceled some inventory orders from China after tariffs. Amazon.com has canceled orders, multiple products made in China and other Asian countries. According to the document reviewed by Bloomberg and people familiar with the matter, suggesting the company is reducing its exposure to tariffs imposed by President Trumpy. So the orders for beach chairs, scooters, air conditioners, and other merchandise from multiple Amazon vendors were halted after Trump's April 2nd announcement that he planned to levy tariffs on more than 180 countries and territories, including China, Vietnam, Thailand. The people said the timing of cancellations, which had no warning, led the vendors to suspect it was a response of the tariffs. An Amazon spokesperson declined to comment. The company identified international trade disputes as a risk factor in its annual report released in February. China-based suppliers provided significant portions of components and finished goods to the company. Yeah, and their stock is like, good luck. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, so I don't know what's gonna happen, but you may see less and less shit coming from Amazon as these tariff wars continue, because ain't nobody, I don't want China to back down, because if China backs down, then everybody else is gonna back down, and he's literally gonna be bleeding countries dry. That is his point. On top of that, Elania tried to have a conversation with Frumpy. Elania personally made a direct appeal to Frumpy to scrap the tariffs. Elon Musk has made personal appeals to Donald Trump to reverse his new wave of sweeping tariffs. The Washington Post. These goddamn braces be holding me back. Hi in YouTube land. The Washington Post reported over the weekend a tension rose over planned 50% tariffs on Chinese imports. Musk turned to social media to voice his opposition while also trying to influence the president directly. Two people familiar with the matter anonymously, due to the sensitivity of the private discussion, the efforts appear to have fallen short. Frumpy, despite some openness to negotiation, has doubled down on his plans following earlier announcement of 34% tariffs last week. Y'all, he's not going to back down. No matter how bad it gets, he's not going to back down, because if he's back down, he's going to look weak. He's going to look weak, okay? The tension is just going to get worse. It is definitely going to get worse. Oh, Jesus, let us pray, because I want off this trip. I want off the plane. I want off, but I can't get off. We're stuck here. We are definitely stuck here, okay? As y'all know, Frumpy's spending bill, it has been cleared by the Senate, okay? So the Senate has passed Frumpy's $5 trillion spending bill, 51-48, advancing major tax cuts for the rich, the 1%, and funding for mass deportation and military expansion. Democrats strongly oppose the bill, calling it will give away wealthy give away to the wealthy that endangers the safety net programs like Medicaid and Medicare. Yes, those are still up to be taken. Medicaid and Medicare are still up to be taken. It is what it is. You can't do nothing about it. Well, you can, but we'll see how this works. While the lack of votes to block it, leaders like Chuck Schumer and Elizabeth Warren have vowed to use the bill's contents to rally the public opposition to oppose and expose the GOP's agenda. Now, I know a lot of us don't understand what's in the spending bill. Let's just look it up. Why can't I freaking speak? What is in Donald Trump's $5 trillion spending bill? Let's just break it down. All right, so 4 takeaways from the Senate budget vote and what's next on Frumpy's agenda. No, I do not want to subscribe. Okay, votes to preserve Medicaid, Social Security draw some Republican support. So some Republicans are actually trying to keep this together and not let Frumpy and Elania get a hold of it. Democrats say Republicans pose a grave threat to the nation's safety net programs as they hunt for cost savings to help offset the lost revenue from tax breaks, and Elania Doge slashes the federal government. Among them, 24 amendments offered during the debate were several to protect Medicaid, Social Security, food stamps, Head Start, childcare, Meals on Wheels for older adults, and others. Several Republicans joined Democrats in voting to preserve those programs, including Senator Josh Hawley. Hawley, the fuck? Of Missouri, Susan Collins, Republican of Maine, opposed the entire package in warning against steep Medicaid cuts. Wow. Democrats assailed tax cuts as helping the wealthy. Central to the Republican budget and Trump's domestic policy agenda, it is an effort to preserve the tax breaks approved in 2017 during the first term. Now, if you don't remember Frumpy's plan from 2017, it basically said we give the companies big tax breaks and it comes down the pipe. That pipe ain't never come down. We never got a tax break, okay? He said we give it to the wealthy and it comes down eventually. No, it doesn't. It doesn't come down. We don't get that shit. That's just that. Whoo! We're not going to get that. Senator Majority Leader John Thorough, Republican of LA, shifted the conversation to what Republicans see for them as more politically favorable direction, focused on federal spending. They don't want to worry about Frumpy's tax breaks because they know they're not for us. Okay, 80% of this country will be paying taxes. Okay, 80% of this country will be paying taxes. The top 20%, they'll be getting a cut on taxes. So whatever you're paying on taxes now, add to that. Okay, we're going to be screwed. And we're going to have to bend over and take it if nobody stops this shit. This is something interesting. So the Ukrainian soldiers have captured Chinese soldiers fighting for Russia. Yep. There were Chinese soldiers fighting for Russia. So the Russians were, patrolling the area, and they came up on 6 Chinese soldiers. 6 in their country. They captured 2. Come to find out, there is more of them fighting with Russia. Now, China has not responded, but Zelensky wants some goddamn answers. Because Houseway, when did you and Russia become best friends? I'm asking. No, not North Korean, Chinese. Chinese soldiers were found and captured in Ukraine, and they were fighting on Russia's side. You said they've been helping since October 24th. Well, Zelensky said, no. They Zelensky said they got some explaining to do. The Ukrainian president claims his forces have fought 6 Chinese soldiers, and there's significantly more Chinese citizens in the Russian ranks. Let me go to that other headline that I found. My teeth, my braces are really tight right now. They're annoying the shit out of me right now. I do not like them. They're causing me way too much. So, Zelensky put this out. He says, our military has captured 2 Chinese citizens who were fighting as a part of the Russian army. This happened on Ukrainian territory. Identification documents, bank cards, and personal data were found on possessions. We have information suggesting that there are many more Chinese citizens in the occupiers' units than just these 2. We are currently verifying all the facts, intelligence, security services of Ukraine, and relevant units of the armed forces we are working with. I have instructed the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Ukraine to immediately contact Beijing and clarify how China intends to respond to this. Russia's involvement of China, along with other countries, were directly or indirectly in this war in Europe, is clear signal that Putin intends to do anything but end the war. He is looking for ways to continue fighting. This definitely requires a response from the United States and Europe. How are we getting this? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. This definitely requires a response from the United States and Europe, all of those around the world who want peace. The captured Chinese citizens are now in custody of the security services of Ukraine. Relevant investigation and operational actions are ongoing. Oh, okay. So, yeah. I mean, we are part of NATO. China is not a part of NATO. Russia is not a part of NATO, but the United States is a part of NATO, okay? Ukraine is our ally, just like Israel is our ally. But, it is, it is what it is. If you're buying Air Force Ones, I suggest you get them now because the ones that are coming in are going to be almost twice as much as they are now because they're in Vietnam. Okay, they're $115 now, baby. Imagine that 100% tariffs on top. You're going to be paying like $230 to get your shoes. I think you may want to get your life together. If y'all going to get them now. Get your shoes now. Not buying a thing. Okay, the Trump administration cuts funding in Maine Department of Corrections over transgendered inmate housing. So, Frumpy, they're really mad that there are prisoners in prison, but they're separated from the men who see themselves as men. So they're mad that the Department of Corrections in Maine is housing a transgender woman in the female prison. So it's violating Frumpy's orders. I can't talk today. Maybe because I can't breathe with this goddamn thing. This thing from the TikTok shop is really holding me in, y'all. It's holding me in. I can't breathe. So they're going to freeze all of their funding. In an illegal and a direct attack on the state's anti-discrimination laws. I don't know why they worried about them. You in prison. I mean, it's not like you can go anywhere. You're in prison, okay? Why does it matter where they are? They're in prison. What are you going to do? Hi from South Alabama. Now this is what I like to see. This is what I want to see, okay? Nigeria is stepping up, okay? Nigeria told the U.S. to kick rocks with Jesus sandals, okay? Nigeria bans 25 products from coming into their country from America. They said we don't need that shit. Amid the tariffs. They said we don't need your shit. So the United States Trade Representative has berated Nigeria for imposing an import ban of 25 different product categories, which is impacting America's exports. Yay from Nigeria. Y'all better be cocky with it. Coming at a time of tension are rising over the sweeping tariffs imposed on several countries by the U.S. The trade body described the import ban by Nigeria as one of the 10 unfair trade practices perpetrated against the United States. Because we don't want your shit. I mean, they don't want our shit. I say, what's the point of getting it if you don't need it? Nigeria import ban on 25 different product categories impacts the U.S. exports, particularly in agriculture, pharmaceuticals, beverages, and consumer goods. These policies create a significant trade barriers that leads to loss of revenue for the U.S. businesses looking to expand in the Nigerian market. So y'all do need Nigeria. Y'all do need African countries, okay? Nigeria is not alone, though, okay? In facing criticism from Washington, the USTR's post also named India, Thailand, Kenya, Angola, Algeria, and the European Union for various trade restrictions that collectively impact billions of dollars in the potential U.S. export. So other people are saying, nah, Brit, we're good. We don't want your shit. I ain't mad at it. I'm not mad at it. We don't need your shit. We can go find it somewhere else and probably cheaper. It's only hurting businesses. It's only hurting the businesses. Frumpy not being hurt. It's only hurting the businesses. Now, this is a little funny thing. I'm going to add something funny in for y'all so y'all can get a little kiki. And if y'all want to start an argument in the comments, go ahead. I know there's men and women listening. So women, check up. Men, prepare to be pissed. 51% of women in the United States, ages 18 to 40 are single. Okay? 51% of the ages 18 to 40 are single. Researchers say this is due to the rise in income / education for women. The single woman no longer has a negative stigma in society, and marriage is being more implemented and important to men. So men want to be married more than women do. How the tides have changed. Today, women are less likely than men to say marriage is important to their life goals and happiness. More women than men attribute being single to struggling to find partners who meet their standards. The fact that experts say may be exacerbated by the perceived limitlessness of dating apps. Meanwhile, Gen Z women are leading cultural shifts like the boys sober trend, focusing more on self-growth and friendship. They're less likely to date at a young age and are having less bumping and grinding, though those trends have given rise to new concerns about loneliness among young people. So that means loneliness. You know, the lonely men epidemic is getting larger and larger. It started last year when the lonely men epidemic actually started. They're saying men are more lonely. Women are happy being, and that is an actual statistic. Women are happier being single. And men are more lonely. And the reason that y'all want marriage so damn much, because y'all need somebody to take care of y'all. Y'all tired of taking care of yourself. Y'all not looking to marry just to marry. Y'all need somebody to take care of y'all asses. Y'all have been told all y'all life that women are there to take care of you and to make sure that your life is easier. Ain't happening no more. Y'all want y'all mamas. Your mama's not here. And y'all can't go get mail order brides because y'all gonna have to go to their country. Because they won't be able to get in. They won't be able to get a green card. They won't be able to get a visa. It won't matter if y'all married. Y'all just better get y'all shit together. Y'all better start manning up. Because women are building houses together. There are literally women moving out of the country together and building a house together and living together until old age. Women are doing that now. They're retiring together as a community. Baby, I ain't single. But I know what it is to be out there in them streets. And it's a rare occasion you bump into a man who actually wants to be a man. Okay? And y'all know what I mean. It's a rare occasion you bump into a man who actually wants to be a man. A man that is head of the household, takes care of you, worries about your needs so you can worry about theirs, is emotionally intelligent, doesn't berate you or gaslight you, and actually wants to effectively communicate instead of arguing or shutting down. So that's a rarity. I got one. I'm good. I got a man that actually likes to communicate and not have an argument, and still kisses me and tells me he loves me after we finish having a heated conversation. I'm almost 40 and it took some time. But shit, for the 51%, I was almost like y'all. Actually, I was y'all before I met that man. And yes, he's black. He's 6'2", makes over 6 figures, and does not have kids and never been married. I struck the Willy Wonka gold card. Okay? Back to some more shit. All right. Pentagon purge. Pentagon has purged. So, Navy Vice Admiral Shoshana Chatfield, the only woman on NATO's military committee, the only woman on NATO's military committee, was sacked by the Trump administration. After conservative research group recommended her to be fired as a part of the broader effect to eliminate DEI from the Department of Defense. A white woman was a DEI hire. She's an admiral in the Navy. An admiral in the Navy. Oh, you feel bad for him? Oh, well. The only woman left, an admiral. They fired her. Early retirement. Criticized for wokeness because she's a woman. A white woman. Like, I told y'all this is going to be an all-white cis male situation. Even white women were going to get booted. Even at the highest, an admiral in the Navy is high as hell. Okay? People salute her. And they got rid of the only woman left because of DEI. Hey, what can we do? We just watching this shit just happen. China plans to ban Hollywood movies after saying it will never accept the blackmail nature of the United States from following President Trump's escalated tariffs. So yeah, they won't be getting none of our movies no more. You can't go to China and release a movie. It won't happen. Okay? It will put more tariffs on the U.S. agricultural products like soybeans, block all U.S. poultry from entering China, ban the imports of U.S. movies into the country. A Chinese journalist linked to the Communist Party told BBC's Radio 4 program a ban on American movies would cause upcoming releases like Jurassic Park, World, Rebirth, The Accountant 2, the Mission Impossible sequel to lose out on hundreds of millions of dollars in the Chinese market. Hollywood about to go broke too? Chinese people love our movies too. They love our movies. China playing chess. China is playing chess. They are playing chess now. Because now you messing with Paramount. You messing with They Money, Warner Brothers. I'm just saying. That's a big money market. That's a big money market. Let's say a prayer for the DR. Over 18 lives were lost. More than 120 people injured in a nightclub. Roof collapsed. Yes. And a roof of a nightclub in Santo Domingo collapsed earlier Tuesday along and 18 people lost their lives. As reported by NBC News, the cause of the collapse at a Jet Set nightclub remains to be unclear. And when I say it collapsed, the whole roof, the whole roof is gone. 121 ambulance transfers were made to various hospitals. However, the total number of hospitalized individuals could be higher. They're still working and searching for people in the rubble. We believe many may still be alive. That's what authorities and rescue teams won't stop till they find every last person. Lord Jesus. That's insane. Let's just keep them in our prayers. I mean, that's a lot of people. Yeah. Whew. Okay. Here's something funny but not funny. I'm gonna put funny but not funny. This is a disclaimer. Families are reportedly dyeing potatoes instead of eggs for Easter. So families are dyeing potatoes instead of eggs this year for Easter. Oh, that shit is this is that bad. It is that bad. We are dyeing potatoes instead of eggs. I just can't. Oh my God, that's not funny. Why? That is so sad. I ain't never seen it that bad where now we have to use potatoes. Just go get the plastic eggs from the dollar store. Just go get the plastic eggs from the dollar store. Don't do that to y'all kids. Don't put potatoes out there. Don't do that to your children, okay? Just go to the dollar store, get the plastic eggs, because that shit is embarrassing, okay? We struggling that goddamn bad. We can't even buy eggs to die. Oh shit. Find a patch of potatoes growing in the backyard. That's messed up. Okay. Okay, now that y'all laughed, let's go back to the crappy shit. Nearly 300 international students are facing visa cancellations without warning. I told y'all that yesterday. Okay, they are picking these people up left and right. Ivy League schools, Austin, Minnesota State University, Harvard, Stanford, everybody is getting snatched up. Okay, on top of that, Frumpy has ended legal status for 900,000 migrants. 900,000 migrants have lost their legal status in America. Okay, as the Supreme Court backs the deportation under the Alien Enemies Act. Now, these people all got their asylum through the app by Biden. It was a parolee app they were under. That parolee app gave them their status. They were on parole, but they were in America. As long as they abide by the rules, they would get their visas and their green cards. That's gone. On top of that, Attorney General Pam Bodie, she said, we're coming after you. I'd self-deport if I were you because we're going to find you. But that's not it. That's not it, okay? Trump plans to fine migrants $998 a day for failing to leave after deportation order. Now, I'm not playing with y'all. 900. How the fuck? What? The Trump administration plans to fine migrants under the deportation orders up to $998 a day if they fail to leave the United States and to seize their property if they do not pay, according to the documents reviewed by Reuters. The fine stems from a 1996 law that was enforced for the first time in 2018. During President Trump's first term in office, the Trump administration plans to apply the penalties retroactively up to 5 years, which could result in fines of more than $1 million. A senior Trump official said, requesting an anonymity to discuss non-public plans. The Trump administration is considered seizing the property of immigrants who do not pay their fines, according to the government. I cannot. That is crazy, bro. That is insane. That is insane. You want them to leave the country. You're going to charge them every day they can't leave the country. And then you're threatening to hunt them down and lock them up in ICE camps. I What the fuck? Are we literally like I don't even know what to say. I feel like Hitler is coming back in the form of Frumpy. And I know it's stressing me out. I'm trying not to be stressed. I'm trying to laugh with everybody else, but this shit is ugly. This is why I say I will never forgive y'all for the way y'all voted. Everybody that voted wrong or sat on their hands and refused to vote or voted for Jill Stein, I will never forgive y'all. And y'all voted against y'all own people's safety. I will never forgive y'all. I wish y'all a hard life. Okay? I wish every time you reach for milk, it is spoiled. Okay? I wish that for you. Every time you flush the toilet, it overflows. Okay? I wish bed bugs on your bed. I wish your gas tank to be empty every time you try to start that hoe up. Okay? I wish you no peace. Because this shit should never be happening. Never. People are supposed to come here seeking asylum from everywhere. This country is built on immigrants. It's not built on one person or one ethnicity. It's literally the most multicultural place in the world is America. The most multicultural place in the world is America. This country was supposed to be based on freedom of religion, seeking asylum from gangs and from war and from famine, from your children going hungry to seek a better life. Where's the American dream? I don't see it anymore. If it was supposed to be about the American dream, where is it? Because this isn't what white people made this country out to be. It's supposed to be the American dream. Only 45% of Americans correctly know what a tariff is. 45%. Only 45% correctly know what tariffs are. And that 45%, I guarantee you, all those people voted Democrat. I guarantee you. All those people voted Democrat. I guarantee you. 17%, 23% admitted they didn't know what tariffs were. 17% follow President Trump's idea of exporting countries to pay bills. I guarantee you. They're all on his side. They're all on his side. I guarantee you that. Say what? A caregiver took an elderly man off life support, ordered him to be cremated, and then took his money in that order. Okay, I'm going to say it again for y'all. A caregiver took an elderly man off of life support, ordered him to be cremated, and took his money. This is out of McCobb County, Michigan. Authorities have arrested 52-year-old caregiver Linda Polk for allegedly misusing her position to end the life of a 78-year-old man and exploit his finances. Polk, who began providing in-home care for that man in 2021, reportedly expanded her role to take care for the husband as his health declined in 2024. So, according to McCobb sheriffs, in October 2024, the elderly man was hospitalized and placed on life support. Polk is accused of fraudulently obtaining power of attorney and instructing medical staff to withdraw the life support, leading to the man's unaliving in October 19, 2024. Authorities allege that she did not inform the man's family of his passing and arrange for his cremation. Oh, you savage. That is savagery right there. Following his unaliving, Polk allegedly authored a fraudulent quitclaim deed to transfer ownership of the man's home to herself. She is accused of embezzling a significant sum of the money and opening credit cards in the deceased's name. The Clinton Township Police Department is conducting a separate investigation. Baby, your bond is set at $1 million. Like you y'all be playing around. No gifts, just hearts. Y'all ain't playing. Y'all scandalous. That is messed up. Okay, so here's some good news for Tennessee. National Democrats are targeting U.S. Representative Andy Ogle's seat. Okay? They want his seat. I hope y'all are paying attention in Tennessee. Y'all can get Andy Ogles out of that seat during midterms. Remove his ass. I hope y'all are paying attention. Okay? Tennessee. The Dems want his seat. Give it to them. Don't let him win that shit back. Now, I'm going to say ICE agents may have a heart. They may have a bit of a heart because ICE agents temporarily grant release to a man who wants to donate his kidney to his brother. Jose Gonzalez has been temporarily released from ICE custody to make a life-saving kidney donation to his brother, Jose Pacheco, who is suffering from an end-stage kidney failure. I don't know why that makes me want to cry. That makes me sad. That really makes me sad. Like, I have to read this stuff every day. So a lot of it just be messing with me. But these people don't deserve this. And the 92%, we tried to prevent this. We tried. We really did try to prevent this. And I'm kind of mad we didn't succeed. I'm mad that we didn't succeed. I'm mad that this is all going on. I'm angry, but I'm also like, when you fight so hard for everybody, and you can see what's coming up in the future and people just don't listen because they just can't stand to listen to a Black woman. And we just don't look out for ourselves. We look out for everybody. And you try to tell people, you know, what's going to come down the pipeline. And it's just sad just waking up every day and having to consume this information and try not to let it take a toll on you. Like, the only way this man can go free is if he goes under the knife. That's a lot. Undocumented farmers are concerned about being deported. Fears surrounding deportation are growing among undocumented farm workers in California, Central Valley. As the NBC News' Stephen Patterson reports, those workers produce a significant amount of the nation's fruits and vegetables. 200 farmers have already been deported or obtained by ICE. We need these farmers. We need these workers because our food will not last. And who's going to do that job? We're not doing that job. They're the best at it. And we're losing people that we need in this country. We need these farmers. They know how to tend to this land. They know how to take care of it. They work very hard at it. I'm sorry, y'all. I just need a second. It's a lot to consume. It's a lot. Right. And I'm only like this because I actually care about what I'm reading. And although I'm angry and pissed, I feel for people. I actually feel when I read, and it's a lot to consume energy wise because I actually do feel for these people and these stories that I read. Like, I feel for it. I see what's happening. And I'm so angry. Like, I'm angry. Like, it didn't have to be like this. There's just so much going on at one time. It didn't have to be like this. I'm sorry. I don't have it today. I just don't. It's just this. Sometimes I just need a break. Sometimes it's just, a lot to read. All these people are suffering. There's so many people suffering right now because people couldn't get off their ass and vote for common sense. Y'all voted for a felon. Y'all voted for someone who's had several failed businesses. Y'all voted for a racist. Y'all voted for a sexist. Y'all voted for a white nationalist, and he's not even Christian. Y'all voted for hate. And all this is happening to everybody because of the way y'all voted. And I know my voice is supposed to be to advocate for us and to give us information and to make sure that we're informed on what's going on. But sometimes it just pisses me off. And it hurts. Y'all voted for hate. All y'all white people that voted for Trump, y'all voted for hate. You voted for a white America. And when you get that America, I hope y'all eat each other alive. Because y'all won't have nobody else to hate. Because no one else would be here but y'all. It would just be y'all. And with all the hate that y'all have and all the hate that y'all have consumed, y'all gonna eat each other alive because y'all will have nobody else to hate. Y'all will have nobody else to hate. A white person in my YouTube live said, listen, if you want perfection, there has to be sacrifice. White people, you're never going to be perfect. Y'all come from a line of savagery. There is no perfection with y'all. And I don't think y'all understand that. Y'all have never been perfect. There is no perfection. And y'all are not God. And God would not want this. Now, I'm a spiritual person, but I grew up Catholic and Pentecostal, and I know God. And this is not godly. And y'all will never be God. Y'all will never be Christ-like. This is not what God wanted. This is not the world that he envisioned. This isn't it. It just isn't it. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry I couldn't finish for today. I don't have it in me. I'm tired. I'm tired, and I don't have it in me today. It's just so much. If y'all want to see what I was gonna read today, it's in my recap video. But I need to take a step back. I need to take a step back so I'll be able to do this tomorrow. So I'll be able to do it tomorrow. God, I don't know how Aaron does this every day. I really hate feeling everything. I really hate feeling everything. Oh, it's noon. Thank God it's noon. Okay, guys. I'm about to go. If you guys want to see the recap video, it is up. I will see y'all tomorrow at the same time. I apologize for not being able to complete it, but I just hey Milani. I just don't have it in me today. I don't. I will see you guys tomorrow during the daily recap. And hopefully I'll be in better spirits, but I just need to go and cry. I just need to cry it out. I need to get it out my system. Yeah. I'll see y'all later. Bye. This thing won't shut off. Bye, YouTube. Even to you racist assholes who are in my life. Goodbye to y'all too. Because your hate will consume you one day and it's going to eat you up from the inside. And you're going to wake up one day and realize how fucked up you are. And how much you're going to hell in a handbasket. I hope I see that day where y'all all wake up and realize y'all are fucked up people. And you come from fucked up people. And your line has always been fucked up. Because your people are nothing but savages, rapers, invasions. Y'all have never done anything good. Y'all always harm in the name of progression. And that is a sick fucking way to be.